Hello friends, my name is Santosh. So in this video series, we will be seeing a set of questions which has the conventional way of solving it, but also has a shortcut method or a better approach of solving the same question within a small amount of time. So this question that we are going to see in this particular video, you can see on the screen. So here the matrix R is given as 1 0 minus 1, 2 1 1, 2 1 minus 1, 2 3 2. So we have to find the top row of R inverse. This question is from the topic of the inverse of the matrix from the chapter Linear Algebra of Engineering Mathematics. So first of all, let us discuss about the conventional method of solving it. So given a particular matrix, we know that the inverse of the matrix is given by the adjoint of R divided by the determinant of R. So how to find the adjoint? To find the adjoint, first we have to find the minor followed by the cofactor and then the adjoint. So minor matrix is what we have to find first of all. So minor matrix is going to have a set of elements M11, M12, M13, 21, 22, 23, 31, 32, 33. So what is M11? M11 is nothing but the determinant of the submatrix formed by removing the first row and the first column. After removing the first row and the first column, the determinant of the matrix is what we call it as a M11 element. Similarly, M12 element means you have to remove the first row and second column, and the determinant of the submatrix is what we call as a M12. So first of all, we will find all those elements, right? And the elements which are circled, these elements have to be multiplied with minus sign to get the cofactor matrix. Okay? General formula for the cofactor from the top minor is nothing but equal to the top minus 1 power I plus j into Mij. Okay, this is going to give you the cofactor matrix. So what you will see in the case of a 3 by 3 matrix is that only these elements are going to be multiplied with the top of minus sign, and then you will get the adjoint matrix. So adjoint is nothing but the transpose of the cofactor matrix. What is the meaning of transpose? It is nothing but interchanging the rows and columns, right? So row becomes a column, this column becomes a row, or you can say that the row is going to become the column. So M11 minus M12 M13 now comes in the column. So interchanging of rows or columns is nothing but the transpose. So applying the transpose on the cofactor is going to get the adjoint. So that is how we find the adjoint matrix. So adjoint divided by the determinant of R is going to give you the inverse of the matrix. But there is a better method of finding the adjoint. Instead of first of all finding the minor and then finding the cofactor followed by the top, the adjoint, we can directly find the adjoint of the matrix. How to find the adjoint of the matrix is that instead of finding the minor element something like this, I will directly take the transpose of this particular minor elements directly. Okay, it means that when I find M11, that will come here. But when I find the minor of this element, that will not come here. Actually M12 actually comes here, but while writing the adjoint, the M12 is going to come here. It means by default I am going to consider the transpose of the minors. So instead of writing the minor element somewhere here, I will write the minor element here. Similarly, the minor element of this, instead of writing it here, I will write it here. So by default we are considering the transpose. Okay, by default we are considering the transpose here. So instead of writing like this, the minors will be written like this. Similarly, the minor of this element will come here, right? So that is how. Now what I will do is that along with that, the circled elements are going to be multiplied with the top minus. Sorry, right? The circled elements are going to be multiplied with the top minus. These 4 circled elements will be multiplied with the top minus. Okay, so this is going to directly give you the adjoint of the matrix. Okay, and now you will find the determinant of it. So adjoint of the matrix divided with the determinant is going to give you the R inverse. Okay, so we can directly write the R inverse first by finding the adjoint of the matrix dividing by the top of the determinant. You will automatically get the R inverse. So I have already told you how to directly find the adjoint matrix. Now the question is that only to find the top row. Okay, so only to find the top row, it means that it is sufficient to find these elements. It is sufficient to find these elements. So what I'll do is that when my matrix is given, I will find the determinant and I will find the top row of the adjoint matrix. I will find the top row of the adjoint matrix. So first let me find the determinant. What is the determinant of R? 1 multiplied with it of 2 plus 3, which is 5, 0, minus 1 multiplied with it of 6 minus 2, which is 4. So 5 minus 4, it is equal to 1. Determinant is equal to that of 1. Adjoint of R. So I just want the top row. So what I will do is that I will find the minors of these elements. So what are the minors of these elements? So 1 is going to have the minor as 2 plus 3, which is 5. And 2 is going to have the minor as 0, 3. And 2 is going to have the minor as 1. And because it is the top row, this element will be negated minus. And of course, we know the determinant is equal to the top 1. So R inverse will have the top row as equal to the top of 5 minus 3, 1. So which is there in the option B. So this is the shortcut of solving this particular problem. Instead of finding the total matrix, I've already told you that instead of finding, the conventional approach is that first we have to find the minor matrix and then the cofactor and then the adjoint, and you have to divide the adjoint matrix by the determinant that is going to give you the inverse. So the simpler method is that, okay, even if you want to find the entire inverse matrix, what you have to do is that you can simply find the adjoint matrix by directly taking the transpose of each and every element, and the circled elements are going to be negated. That is going to give you the inverse of the matrix by dividing the adjoint with the top, the determinant. Now the question is that only it is asking about the top row. So instead of writing even this, what I will do is that I will only write the first row. I will only write the first row. So it is nothing but, first of all, I will find the minors of these elements. It will come here and the middle element is going to be negated. Okay, so I already found out the inverse, the determinant is going to be equal to the top 1. So R inverse is equal to 5 minus 3, 1.